Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom, and today, yes, we have to do some actual fighting here because we are taking a lot of heat from the market. Take a look at this. I mean, it's just a total sea of red, right? Wherever you are looking, it's terrible. But I think JASMY has actually held pretty well here, and compared to what other altcoins are doing, I think JASMY is doing a fantastic job. We are going to be taking a look at the price chart one more time. I think we have done a quite okay job ever since JASMY peaked right around 4.5 cents. Remember, I was coming out to you and I was telling you that, look, we have had this falling wedge for some time right now. It's been 2 years. I've been looking forward to this price target, and here at 4.5 cents, I'm definitely going to be taking some chips off of the table. I went on with that plan because really it has been a plan for a very long time. So that definitely turned out to be a very good move. We also made another great decision over there on the Patreon, where I was talking to my patrons and I was telling them that it was time to be shorting JASMY, and I think that if they didn't change their mind and they follow through with the plan, they are definitely in profits with that trade right there. But the question obviously remains, what is next for the JASMY price? That really, what are we supposed to be taking a look at? And what I would say is that because we had already drawn this game plan before, it also becomes a little bit easier to be seeing what exactly is happening because we're not using like current emotions and stuff like that. So you already can tell that I was expecting some massive support here. We were saying that the lowest line is something like 2.3 cents for JASMY. We are seeing some kind of a bounce off of that. Is that enough really? If we take a look at some indicators, there is nothing just yet to show that there is some kind of a reversal that we can expect here. We can see the MACD still keeps cratering to the downside. The RSI is at the lowest levels. Usually I expect the RSI to bouncing much around 40, but right now we are around 35 here for JASMY. So I think definitely the chart needs a bit of time, but looking at it just like from a technical standpoint here, we are looking at a massive support that the JASMY price that is likely going to be holding. Now obviously if this support fails to hold here, I don't expect the JASMY price to just fall down in a straight line. It doesn't usually work like that, right? Just we keep going down like this. I think the likely scenario is that we get some kind of a warning, right? We break, maybe we fall all the way down to something like 2 cents or something like that, and then we have a pullback here. This is when we have to make, you know, a massive decision to say, are we going to be holding more or something like that? For me, the decision is quite easy for me. I expect JASMY to go to something like 54 cents, 86 cents, and the best case scenario $1.20. So I mean, it doesn't make any sense for me to be saying, you know what, I'm going to be going out right here. I'm going to be holding JASMY for the long term. Yes, we might have taken profits right around 4.5 cents here because that was also part of the plan right there. We have to be paying ourselves along the way. But here, I don't see any reason just yet. Unless if the market is really just super bullish. I mean, we are seeing some crazy things happening with BTC out there, but I also wanted to point out that we may actually start creating a downtrend here. So we have to make some decisions obviously in the coming days and weeks. Should we start you know, breaking this support level here? I said the lowest is 2.3 cents, right? Should we break below that? Maybe we go down to 2 cents and stuff like that. We have a pullback, and then maybe we can now be starting to say, you know what, there is a scenario in which we get one more rejection and then we fall maybe to something like 1.5 cents. Again, it's still too early to say you know, all those things right now, but I'll still be monitoring these things and I'll still be bringing you all those updates. So if you like that, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for JASMY content will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I want to encourage you to do so really, because I do TA on JASMY and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And you know what, let's continue here. I want to show you the trajectory that I think JASMY is taking right at this point. And I was actually showing you this yesterday, saying that, look, with JASMY, the story is quite a little bit easy, to be honest with you. We have worked with this 50 daily moving average time and again, and I say that this is the single most important moving average on JASMY, because once you are below it, if you are in a bearish trend, it slides out for JASMY. There is just no doubt about it. But this time around, what we have seen of late is that since we have been in a net uptrend here, we haven't had like serious pushes to the downside here when we are below the 50 daily moving average. In actual fact, we have actually seen that we have got more like sideways price action for JASMY showing up right here. And I've got some great news for you here, just relative to this structure here and what we have seen of the last 2-3 corrections. When we have gotten below the 50 daily moving average, I think that we can actually start expecting some kind of a bounce off of that 2.3 cents. So what we have done, or what I've done, is, I've just closed my short position, profits recorded obviously, and now we are looking to see what happens next, right? So what you see here, for example, the last time we had a crash here, you saw a backtest of the 50 daily moving average. This is what I want to see next to confirm if JASMY is going to be dropping any lower, right? What we also did here was to take this fractal here and try and paste it to what was happening right in that moment. What you notice is that we're coming up with close values to our price targets right there. We did pretty much the same thing with this fractal too, and they're very similar. If you just put it on top of this one here, you realize you have got the same size correction. So for JASMY, I expect some kind of relief bounce. I mean, I really don't know how big it's gonna get, but what I would expect is, I would expect JASMY to at least do something like this here. Let's say this is our 50 daily moving average, right? It's gonna creep up a little bit like this in the coming days. I expect JASMY to backtest that one here. Then we would have to make a decision to see if we're gonna be falling down one more time. It really goes in line with what I was showing you just right here, right? So yeah, again, let's stay tuned and see what happens here with JASMY. But just remember, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't be buying or selling anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, but don't forget to delicately tap the like button, and then I would have to see you on the very next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves,